push the sostenuto pedal, notice these three notes are still having their dampers held up, and that's being done with my sostenuto pedal in the middle. But all the rest of the notes, the dampers come right back down. It's only these notes that I pre-held and locked with the sostenuto pedal that are being sustained. So once again, I have to first play with my fingers, hold the note. While I'm holding those notes, then I push the sostenuto pedal, and then those notes are held. Now, if I want to, I can still use the damper pedal at the same time with my sostenuto pedal. So watch, I can do this, play these notes, catch it with the sostenuto pedal, push the damper pedal down, and then control. Now everything is ringing now, but when I lift the damper pedal, those other notes are stopped, and these notes are still sustaining. That's the sostenuto pedal. Now, on an upright piano, that middle pedal is sometimes used as a practice pedal. And when you push this down, you'll have the option to sometimes lock it by pushing it also to the left. And what this will do is it'll bring another thicker piece of cloth between the hammers and the strings for a really muted sound, designed really for practicing, so that when you play, it's super soft and doesn't disturb your neighbors. Some higher-end upright pianos will actually preserve the sostenuto function that you find in grand pianos that we just demonstrated. Anyway, that's a look at what the three pedals on pianos do. I hope you found this explanation helpful. I'd love to get your feedback, and if you have other questions, we love answering them here in our video blog. Be sure to leave your questions, comments, and feedback in the comment section below. And as always, we have a weekly newsletter, so be sure to subscribe so that we can let you know whenever we have new videos and articles answering your questions. Once again, I'm Hugh Sung for Cunningham Piano. Thanks so much.
And you don't see them very often at all.
That lack of supply is a huge driver for the price of black opal.
We can barely keep up with the demand at the moment. As soon as you find a gem quality stone, you know you've got a buyer for it.
Between 2005 and 2006, approximately $30 million of opal was mined at Lightning Ridge. And for fans of black opal, there's simply nothing else like it.
It's just a magic stone, and when it came to Lightning Ridge, just the beauty of it captivated me.
It's an awesome job. I would love to find 2 or 3 more good claims, like 1 more good patch, get rid of the debts that we have, and set it up and offer the opportunity for my son to take over the job.
For summer is for falling in love. That summer is for falling in love. Summer is for falling in love.
Это Сергей. Сергей очень любит закаляться. Ведь надо быть очень закаленным человеком, чтобы выходить зимой на неутепленный балкон. Утеплите балкон экструзионным пенополистиролом Технониколь. Он надежно сохраняет тепло и не уменьшает пространство. И просто, и тепло. Технониколь XPS.
А что снимать? Все, я уже, все же спать надо тогда. Что не только снимать, а сразу.
Fresh roses are the main ingredient for this ancient way of making perfume. The tradition is thousands of years old, and this small city in India is one of the only places that still makes it this way. One batch can take weeks or even months to prepare. The result is 100% pure perfume, also called attar, the Arabic word for fragrance. But what makes the attar so special is also what is leading to its demise. The time-consuming process is hard to sustain. We visited India's perfume capital, Kannauj, to see how this craft is still standing. Workers gather roses in these fields near Kanauj and deliver them to distilleries while they're still fresh. This one is over 100 years old. It's owned by ML Ramnarayan Perfumers. There is no electricity and no industrial machinery here. Workers have already prepped these copper containers or degs, filling them with just the right amount of water, about 80 kilos.
सबसे मुश्किल तो यही चीज़ है कि हमको कितना पानी लेना है. सबसे मुश्किल यही चीज़ होती है, हर आदमी अंदाज नहीं लगा पाता है.
Once the flowers arrive, they're carefully weighed. It is an essential part of the process, as getting an accurate ratio is key.
हमें लगभग 5 वर्ष लगे इस काम को सीखने के लिए.
The roses are evenly spread out, and it takes 2 men to carry and pour them into the degs. As the petals begin to seep in the water, a craftsman seals the container rim with a mixture of clay and cotton. They then light firewood inside an earthen oven called a bhatti, and the alchemy begins. The heat boils the water and flowers until they emit steam. Travels through this hollow bamboo pipe or changa. That connects to the papka, a smaller container filled with sandalwood oil that forms the base of attar.
ये लोग भक्के जोड़ रहे हैं और ये जैसे पट्टी ढीली जाती है इसे टाइट बनी रहे तो ये भक्के जो है मतलब पानी जो है बफा ना जाए.
This is where every last drop of fragrant water will gather over 6 hours. In the meantime, workers constantly check the temperatures of the different vessels, using their hands and years of experience instead of thermometers. They monitor the fire to make sure the degs are warm enough to create steam, but not too much, otherwise it can destroy the scent. They also have to make sure the bhabka stays cool enough to turn the steam back into liquid.
This is a job which requires a lot of patience, it requires a lot of time and effort. The input has to be good to get great outcomes. So every stage of our process has to be given a lot of focus and to be done with a lot of concentration, and any slip off can have negative results.
And the result is the all-natural attar, free from any alcohol or artificial chemicals, with a scent that can linger for days. Here, they make over 15 different kinds of oils, but one of their most prized is mitti attar, literally meaning earth perfume.
Hey, Gruji.
When, let's say,
Nice to meet
there
you.
is rain
Nice to
on
meet
dry,
you.
parched earth, and the smell, the
Very
sweet,
nice.
soothing smell that one gets. So that's the smell that you can expect from attar mittis.
To recreate the smell of earth, they use old clay pots that were used for spices or tea. They crush the pots and add them to the water just as they did with the roses. But while rose attar is made in a day, others can take weeks or even months to produce. They are distilled and redistilled till the smell is potent enough. The last step is the bottling process. It's also old school. Using a funnel and a bucket, every tiny bottle is filled by hand. Expensive attars can sell for 10,000 Indian rupees, or $135. And that's the price for just 2 teaspoons of it. The raw materials are costly, and it takes a lot to make just a little amount of perfume.
ये इतने महंगे इसलिए बिकते हैं कि जैसे आप चंदन का तेल ओनली 1 लाख रुपए से नीचे नहीं बिकता, ऊपर ही बिकता है. तो हम इस पे फूल लगाएंगे 50 रुपए किलो या 200-250 रुपए किलो वाला, तो ऑटोमेटिक उसका रेंज बढ़ जाएगा.
Kanauj has been known to produce attar for at least 400 years.
As a matter of fact, Kanauj has got the geographic.
Ну, кстати, почему бы да? Наоборот,
Привет, красавчик. И кто у тебя на этот раз? Блондинка? Марионетка? А может быть, рыженькая? Хотя какая разница? Я уверена, что она очень горячая штучка. Потому что у нас на сайте только такие и сидят. Так что...
Ну, наоборот, да. Так о себе он думает, да. Опять все зависло, что ли? Thank you, Грашки. Thank you. Later. I am.